when they're not ready. And what we observe and all the data indicates is that women who are forced to, number one, abortions, especially illegal abortions, has a massive medical and financial burden on the women, and it really harms them, especially in the long term. You can look at the National Institute of Health. It's a study that literally looked at women who are forced to have, who didn't have access to safe abortions and had to get it illegally, and it has a massive mental effect, medical effect, as well as many other issues. And another study which looks at the socioeconomic outcomes of women who receive and who are denied wanted abortions, and we see that women who receive them on the long term do a lot better, as a whole, tend to be less in poverty, which makes sense. Like, you have to care for someone else who you didn't want to care for. Like, imagine everyone in this live, I literally forced you to care for a child financially, emotionally, right now, when you weren't, right now, without your consent. I just literally forced you to do that. Do you see how ridiculous that is? Do you see how ridiculous that would be? It's insane. It's truthfully insane. And it's ridiculous how much you don't care about the child after they're born. But for some reason, you're the massive pro-life of, we need to care about these people. But as soon as they're born, that all
Hello?
goes out the window. Hey, how old are you?
By the way, bro, you're not gonna get pussy just because you're doing this live, bro.
Oh
Real
my,
shit, you're not
you're
gonna get.
6 years old, my friend. Go watch Coco Melon. Like it's past your bedtime, buddy. It is past your bedtime. Stop it. Please make sure you're 18 years old and above if you want to be added on. God damn it. He's too slow to understand. Hey, appreciate the gift. Thank you so much. Hey, how old are you?
52.
What do you want to debate?
Um, I just want to say that when it comes to abortion, once the sperm hits the egg, that's life. I'm not for abortion. I'm not
I agree with
against
you.
abortion, but I've
I
had an
agree with you.
abortion.
Hold on 1 second. I agree with you that it's life at conception, but when does that life deserve the rights to not be unalive is where we probably disagree. But carry on with what you were saying.
Okay, I had an abortion when I was younger, and I didn't think of it like the way that I think of it now because I was young and dumb. And I think that once, because I have a relative that was born at 6.5 months. She's 23 now. So it's just hard to tell whether or not, like, when is it murder. I just feel like, I mean, everyone that's for abortion right now are already born, and it's just.
That's irrelevant to the point. No offense. Again, of course, they'd have to already be born.
I
Everyone who would
know.
be against abortion. But the point is that we see abortion as something which is good, and in that okay, not ideal in every scenario, but the point that is necessary in many scenarios, because we understand that the outcomes without abortions tend to be a lot worse than the outcomes, without abortions tend to be a lot worse than the outcomes with abortions, especially if we look at socioeconomically, the children with they're much more likely to be criminals, much more likely to live worse lives. It's simply what we observe.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I mean, I guess I agree with you. Um,
You're welcome. Oh, I didn't know you were going to keep speaking. I'm sorry. Every time you pause, I think you're done. My apologies. Hey, how old are you, Bubblegum?
I'm 21.
There's one debate.
I just want to kind of ask, why to what extent do you think abortion is right?
24 to 28 weeks, because that's when consciousness tends to develop in newborns. Oh, well, not newborns, but tends to develop in fetuses. And essentially, that seems to be what we value when we think of human beings, the consciousness and conscious past,
But
present, and
I
future.
mean more like, do you think anyone should just be able to get an abortion, or do you think there should be reasons for it?
Yeah, any woman who wants to get an abortion can get it whenever they want. It's up to them. It's their body, their choice. They don't need to provide a
But why don't they
substantial
just use protection instead of
You got to understand that birth control as well as protection is not 100% effective, and that accidents do happen, especially in younger teens. And so if you want to avoid unwanted teen pregnancies as well as other issues, then you most likely be for
Yeah, there
abortion.
still is accidents, but it's rare, and the people like people use abortion as like some type of birth control.
I don't see an issue with that because I don't value them before consciousness, so I really don't care if they do.
But
I don't
there's
think
like
that's an issue.
condoms and stuff, so they could
Yeah, and
just
people
use
do use
that.
condoms, and I think that's widely overstated, and I don't think that's really true that people use abortions as birth control. I think you've just seen one thing and then you've actually ran with it. I'd love to see a study on the fact that the percentage of people who use abortions as birth control rather than an actual situation where something terrible happened, for example, in the case of rape, incest, or the mother who could pass away from carrying the baby to term. So I really don't believe that's true, but if you show me a study that shows majority of women are using it as a form of birth control for the sake of it and not trying to use effective protection and contraception, I'd love to see it.
I don't have a study, but I just know people personally that have been like that.
Of course you do. Of course you know people personally. I mean, of course. I mean,
No, I really.
I don't know what else to say to you. Of course you know people personally. No studies, no data, but she knows people personally. Very good. God damn it. Not the brightest of the bunch. Anyways, let's move to the next person. How old are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I said, how old are you? What is your age? Do you know what age
I'm
is?
31.
All right, buddy. What do you want to debate, my dear boy?
Yeah, I really don't agree with what is written that you're saying abortion is a right. I really don't agree with that, with all due respect.
Okay, so when do you believe that the rights to life start in a human being?
Okay, as soon as there is fertilization, then there is a right to life.
So conception.
Yes, exactly.
So you believe that all women who get abortions should go to prison to 25 or life for first-degree murder because it's premeditated.
I actually call it murder.
Okay, yeah. Regardless, first-degree murder, we're talking about the same thing. So they should go to prison. All women who get abortions should go to prison for first-degree murder.
Absolutely, they should go to prison.
Wow, that's crazy, and I truly feel sorry for you because you deluded yourself into thinking that that's okay. But then you'd also have to say that women who use IUDs as a form of birth control, which basically unalives the zygote at conception, they'd also have to go for prison to 25 to life because they're technically unaliving it once conception has occurred. So women who use IUDs as birth control would have to go to prison for 25 to life.
No, first of all, IUDs work in a different way. First
No,
of
that's
all,
literally how they work.
you
They
need to
count.
understand.
No, 1 second. They literally stop progesterone, the woman from releasing progesterone, which maintains the lining of the uterus. And so the fetus and the zygote, once conception has occurred, meaning that it has all the rights which you think it has, cannot implant into the uterus, and hence it passes away and dies. It would be the same as like not feeding your child and they die and they get unalived by not feeding their child because again they can't survive without the nutrients in the same way the zygote can't survive without the nutrients from the uterus because it's not implanting in because of the IUD. So it would be the exact same situation. So women who use IUDs as birth control would have to go to prison for first-degree murder, in your opinion.
How do you get that, bro? Because that's not the mechanism of action of these
I didn't show
IUDs.
you how that's literally how an intrauterine device works. You can look this up. Literally how an intrauterine device works. Not all of them, but many of them do work that way. And whilst it's not 100% chance, if you shoot at a door and there's a 10% chance that you unalive the person on the other side, it's still gonna be murder. Okay, that's simply it. Sorry, God damn it.
You're not gonna get no pussy, bro. No pussy, bro. By doing this live, you're bitchless, my nigga, bro. You're bitch.
This is just disgusting. This is just so sad. Another victim of misogyny. Another
What's up?
psychiatric institution of feminists.
Yo, I have a
KSI
question.
will help. 1 second, Smile. I really hope KSI helps you, and through KSI you can come to the right side and not be such a hateful human being. Hey, how old are you, buddy?
18.
What do you want to debate?
Women are stronger than men.
Okay, why do you disagree with basic facts?
Like, can you tell me who will wins in a fight between a man and woman?
You do realize that raw strength is only one type of strength. You are aware of that, right?
No. Choose random man and woman.
What? Again, okay. I just can't debate you. I just can't be asked. I just can't be asked. No, I just cannot be asked. Like, I just can't be asked. There's different types of strength. That's all I'll say. Different types. Hey, how old are you, Sonic? Oh, how old are you? Hello? Okay. Just disgraceful. It's just disgraceful.
You're bitchless. You're bitchless. You're.
It's just embarrassing. Like, just embarrassing at this point. But you're the one here. No one who actually has, like, would be here trying to hate at me instead of trying to listen and understand. But it's regardless. I don't know why you're so angry. Like, you've got a lot of anger inside of you. How old are you? Oh my goodness, can we get where are you? Why is it so loud? Can we get someone who's not in an environment where there's little, like, it sounds like a nuclear bomb is going off next to you? Like, goodness gracious, why is it so loud? Oh dear. TikTok needs to do better age moderation. Goodness gracious, all these kids coming on. Oh dear. God damn it. Oh God. It's not good. Hey, how old are you? Oh, you ran away. Bro, can we get someone who's not scared? Like, why is everyone so scared? Listen, I know it's not fun to show your face when you don't respect women and you're, quite frankly, a misogynist, but please, come on now. Just come on. Oh, God. The delusional people in the comments is just the worst part. Guys, double tap that screen. We're almost at 30,000 likes. Hey, how old are you? Hello. Thank you for being amazing and supporting women. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm done with you. You're just not saying anything. Let's move on to the next person, guys. Double tap that screen. And if you disagree to the guest request, it means a lot, truly. You're welcome. Hey, what do you want to debate, Liana?
Oh, it's a debate. I actually agree with you, but the thing is, like, what do you mean with women are stronger than men? Do you mean mentality or like physically?
In terms of raw strength, men would be stronger, but in terms of pain tolerance, flexibility, women absolutely supersede men. And in terms of economically, socially, intellectually, emotionally, and plenty more, women absolutely dominate men in all these fields and areas.
I totally agree. Totally agree.
All right. Appreciate you coming on. These are literally the facts. You can look up the statistics and literally see this as the case. Literally see this as the case. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't need to lie to you. I don't gain anything by lying to you. I'm actually helping you out. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so much for the gifts. Appreciate it. Anyways, World War II. Did you know that, in fact, women were the ones who were running the society during World War II when men were fighting and was fighting as soldiers in the battlefield? Women were the ones who were running society. Who do you think was running society and keeping it going when men were fighting at war? It was the women, and they did an amazing job under immense pressure from war. It's very clear that women are way better at being functioning members of society than men. Very obvious. Goodness gracious, God damn it. Oh dear. They're not
How's it
that.
going? How's
Hey,
it
buddy,
going?
how old are you?
I'm 31.
What do you want to debate, son?
No, well, I'm looking at your thing here. It says abortion is a right. Women are stronger than men. Misogyny is an illness. I agree with the last part. I agree with the last one. Let's go start with the women are stronger. I see where you're coming from. Most people don't kind of stupid to understand what you're saying. You're talking about emotionally stronger, probably mentality, all this type of stuff, right? Not just one framework of strength.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Well
Well,
done.
okay. Cool. Well, what I'm trying to say is now you're saying emotionally, but let's remember that emotion is not a strength; it is a weakness.
No, emotionally strong. In fact, again, you'd be right that not being able to control
I'll
your
give you an example. How about we give you?
one
I'll give
second.
you an example.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
No, go ahead. Finish what you guys
Yes,
say.
I think what you meant to say was not being able to control your emotions is a
Correct.
weakness.
Correct.
Not that emotion itself is a weakness. Everyone feels emotion. There's nothing wrong with feeling emotion.
Correct.
Women are stronger at controlling their emotions than men.
I disagree there. I disagree.
Okay, how do you disagree?
Okay, I'll give you an example. A mother and a father have a different type of love, right?
No, there's no data to support that
No.
one.
It is. I'll tell you what. And this is where it begins, and you understand where I'm going with this. So, let's say, for example, we have a father and a mother and a child. The child grows up, starts smoking marijuana. Let's just say, for example, okay? Now, the father might say, "Hey, I don't want no one smoking marijuana in my house. You gotta leave my house." The mom says, "No, you ain't gonna take my kid out of here. It's my kid." That's a pretty reasonable storyline, right? That pretty much it happens a lot, right?
No, no one ever says that happens a lot. You have no data to support that, and regardless.
Okay, well,
What
I'm
I'd
giving you a
encourage-
scenario, and
One
I'm
second,
giving
my
you a
dear boy,
scenario.
just listen. What
Go
I
ahead.
say is that, in fact, what you should do is probably find some therapists or some childhood psychologists who can help sort out the child, tell them what they need to do, rather than just saying, "Get out of my house." That's a very foolish and silly way of thinking about things. And in fact, you've helped me lead on to my next point. Thank you so much for the gifts, Hearts. Thank you so much. It means so much. But yes, what you actually learned is that women are more intelligent than men. Yes, they're more logical and smarter at thinking. And so, regardless, thank you so much for the roses. You're just completely wrong in the fact that men are better at controlling their emotions. I mean,
No, but you didn't even let me finish. Could I finish what I
no,
was trying
your
to say?
story is irrelevant. What are you trying to say? Just get to the point
What,
quickly.
what I'm trying to get to the point is, although the man may have to do something that's bad, that may look bad for his child, like kicking him out will make him eventually stop smoking marijuana or doing marijuana. Whereas the mother, whereas the mother would probably tolerate.
Put a muzzle on it. That's a really stupid way of trying to help your child, kicking them out instead of, as I said, trying to find a psychologist, trying to go to a therapist, trying to get help. That's more intellectual, and that's exactly what women would do more because they're smarter. You're literally proving my point. Kicking your child out just over smoking marijuana instead of trying to help them, trying to find therapy, all of that. Do you see how ridiculously silly you are? But let's look at some statistics to show how awful men are, especially in comparison to women. 92% of those arrested for necrophilia, which is doing defiling acts with unalived bodies, are men. 94% of those arrested for bestiality, which is doing things with animals, are men. 95% of those arrested for domestic abuse are men. 95% of those for teaism are men. 95.8% for those for animal abuse are men. 96% of those arrested for child abuse, child SA abuse, are men. 99% of those arrested for grape are men. 99% of those arrested for mass pew-pewings are men. 99.3% of those arrested for child pornography are men. 99.6% of those arrested for acid attacks are men. 90+% of those arrested for assault are men. Yeah, do you see the trend and how ridiculously skewed it is in one direction? 99% are men. Do you see how ridiculously embarrassing that is? And you're still here trying to tell me that men are more emotional and better at controlling their emotions? You sound ridiculous.
100%.
Right. So what did we disagree? There's no disagreement. There you go.
No. Men are better at controlling their emotions than women. Men are better at controlling their emotions than women because women use their emotions as a weakness. Look, let me make you understand. Emotion and having sensibility is not a strength; it is a weakness. Framing.
Put the dog back in the pen. You don't. As battery notification. You don't understand. That's the issue. You don't understand. That's the issue. God damn it, he's not that smart. He's having trouble following on. His brain's processing too slowly. Does he even understand what I'm saying? Like, do you men understand what I'm saying? Do you even understand what's going on? God damn.
Let me ask you a question.
What do you want to ask, my dear boy?
So, who is God?
KSI.
KSI is God, okay. Who's KSI's friends? Best friend?
No God. The only man in the sky is KSI. But anyway, what do you mean, who's his friend?
Who's his friend?
What do you mean, who's his
Like
friend?
best friend. Who is his business partner?
I'm pretty sure it's Logan Paul. What's your point?
Logan Paul, okay. Who's Logan Paul?
Oh, God. Listen, I'm not going to educate you on KSI 101. If you want to have a discussion about that, join the Discord. Truly ridiculous. I don't know why you're discussing this. The point is that KSI is a staunch feminist, and I really do appreciate him. He's a staunch ally of the feminist community, and that's why I respect him. Hey, how old are you?
23.
What do you want to debate, little buddy?
Abortion.
Why do you disagree with abortion?
Because I don't think rights exist.
Oh God! Again, when I say that, I think it ought to. Rights can be legal; they can be imposed by like states or like the government. They can give rights to their citizens. These are simple facts. There's on a legal level and there's on a more philosophical level. That one, yeah, sure, I'm not debating that, but legally, they literally do exist. So you'd simply be wrong.
So, but no. They're based on the legal framework is basically based on the philosophical framework that they're self-evident and exist. That's how the Constitution justifies the First, Second, Third Amendment, Declaration of Independence, etc.
You're not paying attention.
No, they're based upon the philosophy that human rights exist.
Hold on 1 second, my dear boy. You're having trouble following on. You're intellectually struggling. So let me help you out.
No, I think you're kind of cooked a little bit.
1 second, son. Let's put a muzzle on it. Let's come down to planet Earth. Let's breathe in, breathe out, and let's use our brains. Okay. Again, when I say constitution, I mean just like the governments of different countries, they can give rights to their citizens that can be enforced. Rights are literally just saying that we will protect you and that you are able to do this. And if everyone infringes on that, they will be punished. That's literally the existence of a right. Yes, they can be based on morals and philosophical levels, and sure, but that's not the debate. So I'm not here to debate rights right now. I'm here to debate that abortion is a right in terms of the fact that it ought to be, and it's a thing that we ought to be able to allow. So yeah, if you don't have any contention to that, then there's simply no reason for you being here. Noah Risling. Hey, how old are you?
Yo, I'm 18.
What you want to debate, son?
All right, so initially I just want to say I agree with the fact about abortion being a right. I think that it is a woman's decision to do exactly what they want with their body. However, I do have a question. I'm pretty sure I heard earlier you said something about having children being immoral. Is this true? Do you think this is
That's not the debate of today. You have to wait till I'm doing that debate. Again, if you want to debate, you have to wait till I'm doing the debate. Does anyone know who the Kalahari sisters are? Can someone name a Kalahari sister? Like, who likes watching them? They're very entertaining. I like watching them. Can someone name a Kalahari sister? Like, I don't know if you guys know who they are. I think they're very entertaining and funny. Can someone name any of them? Bro, I don't see any comments. Is it lagging? Like, can you guys hear what I'm saying? You guys don't know them? Can you guys name any of them? That's crazy. Someone said Sunday. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Sunday. Okay. That's crazy. You guys need to watch them. Like, they're very good feminists. Okay, yeah, Sunday is one. Can you guys name any of the others? Kalahari sisters? Saturday, no. They're triplets, right? Yes. Not triplets. Actually, not triplets, but they look like triplets. Okay, I was just wondering, who likes the Kalogeras? I said Kalogeras, Kalogeras, Kalogeras. Can you guys name any of them? Any more? Eliana? Yes, correct. There's one more that you haven't named. Demetra. Okay, you guys name them all. That's nice. It's glad to see people with good taste of entertainment. All right, let's move to the next person in there. Free promo? Heck yeah, free promo. Kamala, okay, just really? No way you said that. Demetra, yes. Hey, how old are you?
Okay, wait.
Oh God. Your
Now,
voice,
wait. Give
your
me a
voice
chance.
is
No.
not helping you out. God damn it. Fetus alert. Can I get some baby emojis in the chat? God damn it. Your voice was not nice to you, son. Let's get the next person in there.
Remember me, motherfucker? You kicked me off. I'll tell mama.